Hello, my friend. Welcome to Germany, a land where history is etched into every stone, where ancient forests whisper forgotten tales, and castles rise above the hills like timeless guardians. This isn't just a country, it's a journey through time and wonder, where the past and present dance side by side. Today, I'll take you to 10 incredible places that feel like they've been pulled straight from a fairy tale. This isn't your typical tourist list. It's a path for those seeking something deeper. You'll feel the breath of ancient civilizations, discover places where history was made, and maybe even sense a hint of mystery in the air. From charming villages and enchanted forests to majestic castles and natural wonders, Germany is full of surprises. So fasten your seatbelt, get comfortable, and don't forget to watch till the very end, because the most magical moments might be hiding where you least expect them. Let's dive into an unforgettable journey through Germany. Let's go. There are places that look like they escaped from a dream, and Neuschwanstein Castle is one of them. It's not just beautiful, it feels like a portal to a magical world ruled by romance, mystery, and the wild imagination of a king. Built by King Ludwig II, often called the Fairytale King, this castle was his personal escape from reality, and perhaps the physical form of his most extravagant dream. Perched high on a cliff in the Bavarian Alps, the castle seems to float between the clouds and the forest. Its narrow towers, sharp rooftops, and stone balconies create the feeling that you've stepped straight into a legend. No wonder it inspired Disney's iconic Cinderella Castle. When you stand at its base and look up, a sense of childlike wonder stirs inside. You're not just looking at architecture. You're standing in a fairy tale brought to life right before your eyes. Think Germany is just about cities and castles? Think again. Saxon Switzerland is a wild, breathtaking symphony of nature. This is not just a national park, it's a living masterpiece carved by stone, wind, and centuries of time. Towering rock pillars, moss-covered cliffs, and deep gorges wrapped in early morning mist create a landscape that feels pulled from a fantasy novel. As you walk along winding trails between ancient rocks, you stop, not just from the views, but from the whispers carried by the wind, like echoes of old legends. For centuries, this place has inspired painters, poets, and adventurers alike. It doesn't just impress, it speaks to you in the quiet, universal language of nature. Here, silence feels sacred. You just want to stand still, breathe it in, and let the world fade away for a moment. I fell in love with Königssee at first sight, and trust me, this isn't just a beautiful lake. It feels like a portal to another dimension, where everything is designed to bring peace to the soul. Imagine crystal clear water surrounded by towering cliffs, rising into the sky and mirrored so perfectly on the lake's surface that the line between real and reflection vanishes. As you glide across the water in a boat, every sound echoes off the mountains. In the distance, perched right on the shore stands St. Bartholomew's Church, looking like it came straight out of a postcard. The soft chime of its bells floats over the lake, wrapping everything in a meditative calm. The cold, pine-scented air fills your lungs, and in that quiet, magical moment, you realize you're not just traveling. You're standing in a place where nature speaks directly to the soul. Tucked away deep in the forests of the Rhine region, Elt's castle looks like it was forgotten by time. Far from busy roads and modern noise, it stands quietly, guarding the spirit of old Europe. Remarkably, this castle was never destroyed and has been owned by the same family for over 850 years. Every stone here holds a secret. As you walk through its narrow corridors, the wooden floors creak beneath your feet. Faded tapestries hang on the walls, and old portraits of noble knights and elegant ladies gaze at you from another era. This isn't just decoration. It's living history whispering tales of secret plots, family honor, and timeless love. Elt's castle feels like an invitation to step behind the curtain of the past and see a world where swords and words shape destinies. Have you ever dreamed of walking through a town where time stands still? Rothenburg is a fairy tale that never ended. This isn't just an old town, it's a living storybook. Every house, every lantern, every cobblestone feels like part of a movie set where warmth and wonder still reign. Narrow streets wind past half-timbered houses with carved shutters, old shop signs creak in the breeze, and everything seems to whisper from another era. Here you don't rush, you stroll slowly, breathing in the smell of fresh pastries, listening to the bells chime, and letting the calm wrap around you. Rothenburg is filled with a sense of peace and timeless charm. It invites you to slow down, appreciate the little things, and believe, even just for a moment, that magic is real. On the border with Austria, nestled deep in the heart of the Alps, lies Berchtesgaden, a town where nature and history blend into something timeless. The views here are nothing short of breathtaking. The towering peak of Mount Watzmann rises above crystal-clear lakes, and the air is so pure and sharp it almost feels intoxicating. Nearby stands the infamous Eagle's Nest, a place loaded with historical weight. Yet despite its past, the views from up there are absolutely mesmerizing, as if you're gazing into the very edge of the world. But what truly defines Berchtesgaden is the feeling it gives you. A sense of height, not just physical, but emotional. A feeling of freedom, stillness, and awe. It reminds you just how vast the world is and how small, yet significant, you are within it. Cologne Cathedral isn't just a church, It's a Gothic masterpiece, a towering symphony of stone and spirit. Its spires stretch so high, they seem ready to brush the sky. Standing beneath them, your heart skips a beat. And when you step inside, you're no longer just a visitor. You've entered the realm of eternity. The stained glass windows don't just dazzle, they speak. They tell stories of faith, struggle, and hope, while casting beams of crimson, gold, and sapphire light across the ancient stone. And when the organ begins to play, it's as if the very walls breathe, and chills run all the way down your spine. This cathedral lingers in your memory long after you leave. It stays with you, a reminder of what the human spirit can create when it reaches for something higher. Sanssouci isn't just a palace, it's a symphony of lightness and beauty. Frederick the Great's summer palace in Potsdam, along with its surrounding park, embodies the French idea of living without cares. Here, serenity reigns and time seems to slow down, as if worries simply vanish like magic. The terraced vineyards invite you to stroll, while marble statues and mirrored fountains urge you to pause and reflect. The rose-lined alleys stretch out like pathways to another world, one where everything is perfectly harmonious and beautiful. In Sanssouci, there's no rush. It's a place for inspiration, for slowing down, admiring the world around you, and letting time slip away. Dresden is a legend, a phoenix city that once fell, only to rise again even more beautiful. During World War II, it was nearly reduced to ashes. But look at it now, not just rebuilt, but reborn with love, respect, and deep reverence for its past. Baroque palaces and churches gleam once more, their golden spires reflected in the calm waters of the Elbe. The narrow streets of the old town whisper tales of music, art, and unbreakable spirit. Just around the corner, modern districts, vibrant galleries, and cozy cafes pulse with life and light. Dresden isn't just a place of beauty, it's a symbol of strength and hope. A city that knows how to remember, how to forgive, and how to inspire. And when you walk across its bridges at sunset, you feel like you're standing in one of Europe's most moving and magical places. We're ending our journey with a true Bavarian gem. Garmisch-Partenkirchen is the gateway to the Alps, a place where you don't just admire the mountains, you become part of their vast and peaceful world. Everything here is made for inspiration. Snow-covered slopes, cozy chalets, chimney smoke curling into the sky, and silence broken only by the crunch of snow underfoot. People come here for some of the best ski trails in Europe and the magical atmosphere of an alpine fairy tale. And when you stand atop Zugspitze, the highest point in Germany, you feel like the whole country stretches out beneath your feet. It's a moment you'll never forget. If you enjoyed this journey through Germany's most amazing places, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. There's so much more beauty and adventure to come. See you in the next video.